Most people are wrong about psychopaths. They imagine violence. They imagine madness. They imagine chaos. That mistake keeps them blind, because real psychopaths are quiet, controlled, and often admired. They do not announce themselves with rage. They enter calmly. They watch. They wait. Psychopathy is not a loss of intelligence. It is the absence of internal resistance. In a normal human body, emotion acts like friction. It slows decisions. It creates hesitation. It forces the mind to consider consequences. In a psychopath, that friction is missing. The human brain is designed to feel before it thinks. Fear tightens the chest. Guilt burns in the stomach. Empathy pulls the nervous system toward others. These sensations are not thoughts. They are physical punishments that guide behavior. Psychopaths do not receive those punishments. Brain scans reveal it clearly. Reduced activity in the amygdala, muted emotional response, a nervous system that stays silent when it should scream. When you feel anxiety, their pulse stays low. When you feel guilt, their body remains neutral. When you hesitate, they move. This is not courage. This is emptiness. The human body is ruled by chemistry. Hormones surge before logic can catch up. Adrenaline blinds judgment. Cortisol narrows awareness. Psychopaths feel these chemicals differently, or not at all. That difference makes them dangerous. They can stand inside emotional chaos and remain untouched. They can watch suffering without their nervous system reacting. They can lie without triggering stress responses that betray most people. This is why they are convincing. Your body reacts to confidence as safety, to calmness as control, to emotional detachment as strength. Your nervous system relaxes around them, and while you relax, they study. Psychopaths learn people the way predators learn terrain, not emotionally, strategically. They observe patterns, weak points, insecurities. They memorize reactions. They do not feel empathy, but they understand it. That is enough. The human body wants connection. It seeks belonging instinctively. Oxytocin rewards trust. Attachment calms fear. Psychopaths exploit this biological hunger. They mirror emotions they do not feel. They reflect values they do not hold. They create familiarity without sincerity. Your body believes the illusion before your mind questions it. This is how control begins. Dopamine drives them, stimulation, risk, power. Boredom is unbearable to them. Stillness feels like suffocation, so they escalate. They push boundaries. They test limits early. They violate small rules to see who notices. Most people excuse it, rationalize it, explain it away. That hesitation costs time. Psychopaths do not learn through remorse. They learn only through force. Punishment without consequence teaches nothing. Forgiveness without boundaries invites repetition. And when they gain authority, socially, emotionally, financially, their behavior intensifies because nothing inside them says stop. Now, understand this clearly. Psychopaths are not always criminals. They do not need violence. Manipulation is quieter, more efficient, and more deniable. They drain people slowly, confidence first, then clarity, then identity. And when the damage becomes visible, they have already moved on. Your body knew before your mind did. The tension you ignored, the discomfort you dismissed, the unease you explained away, those were warnings. The human body detects inconsistency faster than logic, but society trains you to distrust instinct. Psychopaths rely on that training. They rely on politeness, on doubt, on your need to be reasonable. They weaponize your empathy. So protection begins with restraint. You do not confront. You do not explain. You do not seek closure. You observe. You watch how someone reacts to power, to boundaries, to being told no. Psychopaths reveal themselves when control is denied. Understand this. Empathy makes you human, but awareness keeps you alive, psychologically, emotionally, socially. Psychopaths are not monsters from outside humanity. They are what happens when the human system loses its internal brakes. And once you see how the body, the brain, and behavior disconnect, you stop romanticizing confidence, you stop respecting emotional coldness, and you stop mistaking silence for strength. Because the most dangerous people are not the loud ones. They are the ones whose bodies feel nothing, while yours feels everything.